You're tired of living in an apartment and you're starting to look for a property you can call your own. Maybe you can take from this video what you need, tools, and search in your current area. Today, the maps have taken us to the beautiful state of North Carolina, a town called Fayetteville. We have found what I believe is a gem at $69,000. It is a 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom home with 1,250 square feet. But one of the beautiful things about this property is it has 0.26 of an acre, which, in case you don't know, is a quarter of an acre, and it's a decent size. The home was built in 1955, way before you even thought of becoming a homeowner. Let's go ahead and take a look at the pictures from the front. As you can see, from the front, you can do a couple of nice repairs. It looks like it has a semi-new roof within the description. If you read it, it does say the roof is pretty new, so that's pretty nice. It has this little broken down fence, but hey, nothing comes perfect. Let's see how this is looking. You look like you have a little bit of patchwork right here. You have the old school windows and really bad blinds. I'm sure we'll see that. You don't have gutters in the state of North Carolina. You're not required to have gutters by law, but it's something that should be put onto the property. So definitely consider that when making an offer. Here we have the side of the house, and if you can tell that it's very dirty. Nothing a power washer can't handle. Windows should probably be replaced though. Here you have your panel to get into your crawl space. You have your AC unit, central unit. You have your electrical meters, whatnot. And that is a good sign that this is not locked up in a cage, meaning it's a decent area, and we'll cover that more here in a little bit. You have a little bit of landscaping to do. You have some more power washing to do. And this is the rear of the house. Again, you would definitely want to put gutters on. You would want to power wash it. Your crawl space vents, it looks like it did have some fixings or a little bit of work done to the foundation. So that's something you definitely want to take a look at. And you have a couple of patches, I want to say. You probably want to tear this part down, you know. This is something you'd probably tear down and come right back. This is a nice home though. Let's look at the yard. You have a little plant vegetable thing here, but foundation wise, you can fix certain things. It's not saying cash only, meaning it is a financing available type home. This is your yard. It's partly fenced in, even though the fences could be the neighbors. Well, they've done, your work for you. AC unit, central air unit probably needs to be replaced and be updated. Inside the kitchen, you have older windows that you could still, as long as they're functioning, throw some WD-40, you're good. Fresh paint. If not, start saving up because those little bad boys are a little bit expensive. You have your water heater. You have a couple of floor issues here. Very small kitchen, but again, you will be surprised once I show you the mortgage numbers. You have hardwood floors throughout the home, and that's a gem. I mean, you know how much it costs to install hardwood floors. You have them. Yes, you're going to need to polish them, probably varnish them here a little bit better. You have outlets, which you'll probably want to make sure that you update, change some light fixtures, do some fresh painting. And this is all something that you'll be able to put in your purchase order. Be like, hey, my offer is X amount. I have a pre-approval that's way above it, but I want to get a discount based on this, and these are my conditions. Worst they're going to say is no. You have 1 bathroom, as we said before. It needs to be modernized for sure. Probably put a tile shower, take out this hideous wallpaper, fix the light fixtures, and you're on your way to go. Well, the good thing is you have the toilet right here, so you can get in the bathtub pretty close. I mean, never too close for comfort. Hardwood floors again throughout the house. You definitely need to paint, and from the looks of it, yes, you're going to have to replace the blinds like we said in the initial part, but hardwood floors is a blessing. This little part right here, not sure exactly what it is. It could be mold. It could be from an existing fireplace unit. Some people like to do that. You could see they did a little bit of a part, so definitely something that you want to go ahead and pay the extra $300 for the inspection on this home because it's going to save you a lot of headaches. One of the things you want to pay attention to is attention investors. Adorable bungalow home with newer roof and original hardwood floors, vinyl sidings, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath on a 20.26 acre partially fenced lot. Located to Shopping, Cape Fear Hospital, and All American Freeway. Well, let's verify that. First off, let's do a street view. This is something you want to do in your area. You want to see? Okay, you can see it's not a concrete driveway, but it's a little bit of a, it's got its own little private thing. Probably update your mailbox too, make it look good. Buy a couple of pieces of wood once the wood starts coming down and go from there. You're like, okay, we got some trees, we got power. Perfect. Let's go back out. Hit the map one more time for you. And then what you want to do is click on satellite, okay? You want to zoom out just a little bit, not too much. You see where the home is? Perfect. Let's go over to flood. So you want to ensure that none of the roads leading to your main road or your highway are in a flood zone. So obviously you can't go out through the right, but you can go out through the left, and you can go down and then through the left again. So that's pretty good. Let's take away the flood out. And let's go ahead and see what's nearby. It looks like you have a place to wax. You have you have a Food Lion, which is a grocery store in the Carolinas. You have a BB&T, which is a bank. You have a gas station. You need to change your oil. You have that. You have an urgent care or heart center. AT&T call center if you need a job. I'm sure they're hiring. And you have some other things. Fat Daddy Sports Bar and Grill. They actually have some good burgers. Kimbrella's Furniture if you want some, furniture that's accessible. And if you go back here, you have Oyster Bar and some really cool things. So again, not a bad area in my personal opinion, especially for the price. And you just, keep an eye on that. Go to the financials, and that's where we're going to click on right now. So the house is for sale at $69,000. We'll do a 3% down payment, which is roughly, $2,100 or close to $3,000. One of the two, depending on how you calculate it. Interest rate, because it is an older home, and credit issues, with the last few years, what's happening. Let's see how it goes. We did it for 15 years as it would come out a lot cheaper, and I want to show you that. So 15 years gives you a payment of $766, and total of your payment, you'd be paying $133,000. So you'd pay about 2x, a little bit over 2x what the house cost you. But watch this. If you were to do a 30-year mortgage, calculate, watch this. You have a lower monthly payment, not by a lot. However, that quickly goes to a little bit over a 3.3x on what you end up paying. So make sure that you understand that down payment amount, 3% was $2,070. So let's just say do a 15-year, okay? So add $766 plus your bills and all that. Don't buy a car while you're in the mortgage buying process or opens new lines of credit. And just, remember, this is not financial advice. We do this for entertainment purposes only. We went ahead and put $1,000 for your yearly insurance, property tax $2,000 a year, and we just said a conventional loan. You'd pay off your house by 2036, 15 years. Let's talk about it. That's pretty awesome. So if you ever want to use a mortgage calculator when you're on your computer, go to mortgagecalculator.org. For the realty sites and realtor sites and real estate property sites, I use realtor.com. They're a little bit more accurate than Zillow and a couple of the other pages. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And this is episode 1 of how you can turn money into long-term wealth with properties. Thank you. Take care. God bless. Jesus love you, and I love you too.